Hey guys, so want to get on here today and talk to you a little bit about maintenancing again. This is a maintenance that we just did a couple weeks ago. I like talking about the ways that we save people money, but it's really exciting to me when we save people over, say, like 100,000, right? So anytime we save these big commercial clients over $100,000, to me that's success. So we win because we do such a great job. They tell all their other buddies, and two, they're going to remember us when it's time to replace their turf. So I'm going to jump right in here on a property we did in Tomball, Texas. All right, let's go to the first. Okay, so this place. So what we did here, it's renovating a wiffle ball field and kickball field, right? So, and it's at this really cool place. So what happened is this here in front of the pitchers area, it's wore out. As you can see, we would have had to expand a circle so much larger to cover the spot that it's all the way down to the backing. Now, remind you, this field's 4 years old and has never been maintained. So anyways, it is what it is, right? So no infill left. The turf itself, like I said, it's all the way down to the backing. So we had to come up with an idea on obviously how to aesthetically make it look good, but perform well also. So what you can see we did is if you see here, you can see that line from home plate to the pitcher's mound, and it's wore out is all it is. So what we had is we had our guys come in here, pop a string line, cut a lane here, and we asked the owner before we did it, obviously, hey, this is really the only solution, because when you start putting different types of turf in there, and even if it's the same exact one, and they haven't maintained it for over 4 years, it's going to look like crap because the fibers will not match, and it just starts looking like a quilt, is what I tell people. Just it's real hodgepodge, spots all over the place. So we came in here, we cut. The reason he's cutting with a circular saw is because if you've ever had to remove turf that has a whole bunch of infill in it or what have you, it's so much easier just to pop a line and then take a circular saw to cut right through it, because if not, you'd be out there all day and all night with a blade. So that's what we use to cut these out with. And we cut out the base pass and the lines with the saw too. It's just super easy because you can just pop the lines and then cut them out. So as you can see, here's the finished product. See the lane going to there? So it turned out really nice, and the customer was extremely happy with us whenever we came up with the idea to do this. Now next is the home plate area. The home plate area obviously was wore out. The company before, they didn't know how to do the lines, so they just painted the lines. Typically what we like to do is in the batter's box area is take and put the area out and Velcro it, because it does get a lot of wear and tear. And then the owner of the property or whatever, say in 2-3 years, even though it's been maintenance, right, they can just rip that out and place another one in with the Velcro, and then they blend it in with the infill and make it look nice. So I do recommend doing that as well. So as you can see, we came in here, cut the lines in, matches out perfectly down the. What we do is we take a line from here and we match it to like down to first base, the first base to the tip, and vice versa. So that way it matches up. And so it turned out really well. Customer was extremely happy how we finished off the batter's box areas for the wiffle ball and kickball. Now, as you can see, you had wore out turf here as well. And so what we did is we went bigger on the terracotta areas to take out the spots that were really wore out. The reason being, like I said before, is because what we could have done is taken some turf from like outfield and brought it in the infield and just kind of, piecemealed everything together and then put the other type of turf back there in outfield so no one would see it. But still, it looks hodgepodge. So to make it cleaner, this is what we did. We ended up taking the turf and cutting it in, and obviously, as you can see, it's a lot more effective, a lot better. It's not a safety hazard, and it's going to last for many years. So, and then if you could tell the line, look at the lines. Look how much more crisper that. If you can see, so the home plate or the home first base, if you look a little to the left, the white that this other company used had white and black mix in their lines, and I don't know why. I really don't. So what we do is we use all straight, perfect white lines to be crisp, clean, for them, and it's perfect. Now, what we're doing here is I just kind of want to show you the seaming process on how the guys seam the turf. We used our Lux Bond Pro, which if you haven't used it, shame on you. Because Lux Bond Pro glue is amazing. After we got done doing this, 45 minutes later, we put our big power broom on it, and it didn't lift the turf. I mean, this stuff is super strong. It's low foaming, and it's a one-part polyurethane glue. So it works super, super well, super effective. And then we also, when we clean our turf, we use OxyTurf to clean these fields. Here in a little bit, you'll see a video why we use OxyTurf to clean the fields. So it's really just, you'll just see the foamy action in it. So once again, this is, as you can see, everything looks crisp and clean. We've groomed the whole entire field. It looks brand new. Now, this customer's going to get a couple more years out of the field versus having to come out of pocket 135 grand right off the rip. So for 20 grand, he saved, over $100,000, which, man, I'm super excited for. Now, as you can see, we're in the back. There was a day that it was rainy, so what we had to do is cover the areas we cut out in order to go ahead and broom the outfield. And then there you go, finished product. So look at this. That's the OxyTurf, okay? That's what I want to tell you and show you is that is crazy on how fast it works and activation. It's foaming because it's getting all that nasty stuff, and it's clean and it's disinfecting the turf. So if you want something that cleans and disinfects the turf, OxyTurf's the way to go. Get a hold of Adam. If you can't get a hold of Adam, get a hold of me. I'll send him an email. He's a busy guy, but he does have the best product out there on the market for disinfecting these fields and cleaning them. So now we'll go into some some videos and stuff like that, so you can kind of see the process and see exactly what we do. So as you can see, he's cutting out the area where we took a string line to make it absolutely perfect. So there you go. You can see exactly what he's doing there. And what we ended up doing is cutting just a little bit bigger area out because we want it just to be a little bit more impactful. So it turned out really, really well. So let's go to the next video. So there he is. We're grooming the whole field. That line has been done 45 minutes prior to this video, along with all this. So look at this, going right over there with fresh glue. So it's pretty impressive how strong the glue is on that as well.
All right, guys. So one of the main things
Watch this.
in cleaning sports field is you don't think about all the hair and the stuff that's in here, but this is all the hair and gunk on one pass.
One pass.
That is out of a sports field. So what does that do? That creates havoc and wreaks havoc on your turf.
Now, as you can see, look at the difference just taking this power broom. Now, if you need a power broom, whether it be one for home, I recommend the Turf Power Sweep at turfpowersweep.com. It's great for also with pet owners and stuff like that. Cleans the turf. It's very good. If you need something for a more industrial application, I recommend the Toro 36-inch. That's what I recommend, and it works. It works really great. And we've got a Verdi top. We've also got a Bullseye 660, which cleans fields as well. But this field being a little bit of a smaller field, we just took care of it with the Toro, and it worked beautifully. And so it rejuvenates the fibers, lifts them back up, decompacts the infill that was left in there, come back in, re-infill it, make it look beautiful, and the customer's happy. Now, mind you, you saw that hair off of that one pass, and that hair is it's something that we don't think about. And hair will definitely tear up turf with getting in the fibers and impeding drainage. So it's very, very, very important that you have a regular maintenance cleaning your commercial turf. And it's something like talk about with homeowners with pets. You can go and spray, say, OxyTurf all over the lawn, and smells great. 2 days later, 3 days later, it's like maybe a week. It's starting to smell like urine again. Well, what happens is your pets shed, and so then you have a fresh coating, just say like a fresh layer, right? That hasn't been sprayed, hasn't been taken care of, because you got a fresh layer of hair, and then they go urinate and it smells. So that's why you want to get the Turf Power Sweep, because it gets in there, takes out all the hair. It's got 5 settings, so you're not really disturbing the infill. It puts it in a bag for you, and you go along your way. So it's going to help the drainage, help the smell, and help your investment by making your turf last longer. So look at this. One pass makes that big of a difference. So guys, it's super, super important to maintenance your turf. Because if you don't, you're stuck with replacing it, and it could have been over $100,000 because he didn't take care of it for the past 4 years. But luckily, we were able to save him that. So just want to show you that. Now, here's something that's really cool that I'm going to show you. And this next slide and stuff's going to be showing you back more so for the drainage factor and on commercial applications. So I noticed that they had another area over there where they have tables and stuff where they sit at. But look at this, all that water standing. Now the base, the job was done good, but what's happened is stuff has gotten in this turf, and so it slows down the drainage. So I took the broom, made one pass, showed the guy the difference, and immediately said, "Yes, I want you to do the whole entire thing." So, because seeing is believing whenever you go to a project like this, right? So he could see the difference. And now I'm gonna show you what happens afterwards, the difference. So there you go. Look at that over there at the top underneath the Ultra. No more water. No more standing water. We've cleaned that whole entire area, and now it's draining better. It's not draining perfectly, but it is draining better because we've came over there and we've maintenanced that turf, and we've broomed it up and got the crap out of it that was in it. So now it's crawfish season. They're ready to go back and make some money. So that's really what I want to come on here today about and just tell you, look, if you need anything maintenance as far as sports fields, commercial applications, and then residential areas, you can always go to luxblades.com and then click on the maintenance section, and you'll see a lot of stuff on there, like how to remove certain things off of turf. I put it in there. I've made a little how-to guide in there as well. If you have a sports facility, commercial facility, there's a form on there to fill out. We're more than happy to help, come out and give you a free estimate. So just wanted to let you know about all of that as well. And so I really hope that you enjoyed this video and you've taken something from it. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, feel free to reach out to me at youtube.com/@turfedout4324. Please like and subscribe. And then you can also find me at luxblades.com and luxblades on all social media applications. Thanks again, and talk to you soon.